Hi, this is Rose with an advocacy update for PPNA on the Federal American Rescue Plan Act. As part of the Federal American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, Minneapolis is due to receive $271 million in total. Minneapolis will receive the funds in two parts, $135 million in May of this year and $135 million in May of next year. The city will spend the funding in two phases as well. Phase 1 was approved by City Council on July 2nd and commits $99 million, leaving $36 million in unobligated funding that can be used later on. The goal for the first phase was to spend the funds as quickly as possible on the most urgent community needs. Because of this, the engagement and amendment process was expedited with just one public hearing. Here's a breakdown by department of how the Phase 1 dollars were allocated. $65 million went to CPED for housing and economic development. Of that, $28 million went to housing and homelessness, $37 million went to economic recovery for small businesses. $9 million went to the health department, including $5.5 million to the Office of Violence Prevention and the remainder for other health programs. $8 million went to the city coordinator's office and $5.6 million went to MPD. $1 million went to other departments. If you want to see those numbers, make sure to look at the comments on this video too. Additionally, there's one amendment that affects a critical city process around contracts. Typically, the city council approves all contracts, which can take some time. To expedite this and get funds into the community as fast as possible, an exception is being made for ARPA dollars. A small ad hoc group, including Councilmember Fletcher, Councilmember Palmisano, Mayor Fry, and the finance officer, which is a staff position, will have oversight of all contract decisions. At any time, for any reason, they can refer a decision back to City Council for broader oversight. Regular reporting on all approved ARPA contracts will be required. What I'd like to share about PPNA's position around the ARPA funds is that PPNA understands the need to spend ARPA money quickly. And we believe the substantial federal investment requires an equally substantial community engagement process, one that allows Minneapolis residents to engage in and own these important decisions. We hope to see this in Phase 2, and we will do our best to ensure community members are informed and able to use their voices to influence key decisions. We also believe that no one should lose their home or business because of the COVID-19 pandemic. With these federal resources, we should be able to prevent displacement and loss in our community. Funding choices should also prioritize equity and ensure that resources are directed to those who are disproportionately impacted by the pandemic and its attendant crises. Finally, our city's budget should fund these initiatives sufficiently so that we can adequately measure and evaluate the impacts of those initiatives and resources. The budgeting process for Phase 2 of ARPA funding will take place later this year, likely alongside the city budgeting for 2022, which begins in late summer. Expect to hear more about this from PPNA, including ways you can get involved and share your voice. If you have any questions, please email Julia. Her contact information is julia@ppna.org. Thanks so much.